we're going to do a nice little sky. Start off quite dark at the top and then work our way down. If you haven't seen this before, then stick around because you might like it. So we'll get lighter as we come down, so it's darker near the top. I'm just doing it in crisscross strokes, and it's getting lighter as we get down, which will leave us all patches once I've smoothed it out. See, it gets lighter and lighter as it comes down. We can pull some of that down, we'll blend it all out. And then we'll make a nice little cloud. Okay, somewhere about there. That'll do. Okay, let's just blend that out a bit. Let's get a softer brush for this. Got a nice sort of soft brush here which will just blend the sky out a bit. There we go. You can blend as much as you like. That gives us a nice little sky to start with. Hello Trisha, how you doing? Oh, I've done many different than blue. Many different than blue. But this particular painting, I need a blue sky. Just get some of them lines out. And then when you're happy, just let it go. So you've got different sort of tones there. You've got the blue and the white. Doing good, thank you. Hope you're good. Yeah, all good, thanks. Hope you had a nice period, a Christmas period. Right then, should we add some clouds? Some nice little fluffy clouds. Right, I'm gonna add some white. A little bit of white. Actually, I'm gonna use some magic white for the clouds, just for a change. Just see how that goes. With a fan brush, if I can find it. So look here. So I'm just using some magic white. We'd put some clouds on. Any old how. Put some more over here. Just have that one going off there like that, and then we'll just fluff them out in a minute. Right, we can fluff them out a bit. So taking a little brush, I'm just going to blend out the bottom of these. Just the bottoms, leave the top like bright white. There we go. We'll do a bit of blending in a moment. Happy little clouds, how you doing Mick, you alright? You had a nice one? Sandy Shore, how you doing? Has everyone had a good holiday? Right, let's get a little fluffing brush. I'm just going to lift this out of the way because it gets in the way. I don't know how far I can get that out of the way, but maybe just enough. But it is good because it keeps it in there. Right, a little fluff up. And then this way. I've used liquid clear here instead of like white. I just wanted to see what it was like with the clouds. So literally two hairs and some air, right? That should give us a little bit of a fluffy cloud. I think I prefer using the just the normal white instead of the liquid clear, but we got some, I've got a little hair there. We got some little clouds there, that's okay. A few little hairs, just get them off the edge of the brush. Story of my life. Just gently go over some bits if you're not happy. Yeah, one day to surgery vision, so relaxing. Ah, okay. How's the knee? I use acrylic when it dries up quickly and advice. I don't really work in acrylics, but I'd imagine just trying to keep it as wet as possible. Liquid clear, your colours pretty much stay the tone. Magic white, you get tones of white colour, yeah. Yeah, I think I do prefer like the actual white, but I wanted to try it out, so I definitely wanted to try it out. Just whisk them up a bit. Yeah, the clear is so much lighter. Yeah, they're okay, I suppose. Right, let's mix up some paint. I'm going to get some crimson if I can find it. But a bit of crimson. Just a little bit. Actually, I'll make a bit more than that because I'm going to do some other stuff with it. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to add a little bit of water. I've got a bit of sap green here that I'm putting on the board. Might be able to just sort of lower this a little bit for you guys so you can see my board as well. So yeah, that's a bit better. So just a touch of the green there and some blue. And I'm just going to add some water. I'm hopefully going to do like a waterfall sort of picture, so I'm just going to add some blue down here somewhere. Just putting the colour on so we got something there. Just put it right over. I was well due to do a painting. How do I like the blending brush? That's the first time I've used it and I really didn't just use it very much there. So I should have more experience. I'm used to obviously my old blending brush and that's gone really fluffy now. So we shall see. I mean, this one is really nice and fluffy. You could tickle someone with that. Okay, let's mix up some colour. So I've got some crimson on there. And I'm just going to pinch some of this blue. And make sort of a dark lilac-y sort of colour. It's almost like a brownie sort of colour actually. Look at that. Maybe it's just a little bit more crimson. Make sure I've got the right one, yeah. I'll do some distant trees. Some distant trees. Okay, let's think where we want these, somewhere around here. Oh, I better put this back down before it shakes everywhere. Let's read the comments. What's the quote of the day? Son of a gun. That'll do. So I'm just going to put some distant shapes of trees. Oh, this is fun. I love the noise of the knocking on the canvas. Canvas is moving. There we go. Let's go to about there. So these are just distant trees, okay? Not much detail. There we go. If anyone sent you gifts or anything, then thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I've just caught some roses there, Tricia. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the gifts. Right, let's do a little bit of right, getting a brush that's sort of dry. We're just going to dab this and create a little bit of mist. There we go. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thanks for everyone that's liking the live, following, new followers, gifts, comments. I appreciate it all. So we just got a nice little bit of mist on there. I'm just lightly pulling up. There we go. So we've got a nice sort of misty bit there. Isn't that nice? A nice bit of mist. Oh, thank you so much for the daisies as well. I believe they're daisies. Thanks, Trisha. Megan Hawkins just joined, thank you. Right, let's do another little layer. But I'm going to make another little layer darker here. Slightly darker. Again, I'm going to pinch some of this blue and just go into this crimson. Thanks for the gifts, I really appreciate it. So this is going to be a bit darker, but a similar colour. I'm really trying to use up my paint here, so I don't have a lot left over. Okay, hopefully the board, the canvas, because it's moving. Let's put some closer ones in then. I'm leaving a bit of that fog. There we go. So leaving that mist in between really does help. Still learning, but I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. If you don't paint, then I recommend to paint. It's just so good, so relaxing. Just put a few little bits there to sort that bit out later. So you can see the distance there of the layering. So we're going to dab again here, just giving some more mist. That's blending in. I forgot to say that I've obviously got a coat of liquid clear on here, magic white on here first, which really does sort of help. A little lift up, and so there we've got another layer, which is closer, but we've got some mist again. So that's good. I am so amazed by your talent. Oh, thank you so much. Sometimes I am too. I'm like, I did that. That is so cool. Tilly, thank you so much. Nice to have you all here. Please press the share button if you can, guys. Be much appreciated. Copy link or share. Like if you're enjoying the live. We have a new target to beat. I think it was 37,000 likes my last stream, which is absolutely amazing. So, right, I need to find my script brush. I'm going to get some brown here. Which one is this? Let's go with some burnt umber. I'm just going to put a spot of that on the board. Hopefully you can see the board. Yes, you can. Yeah, my palette. That's what I should be calling it. Let's just put you over there a little bit. but I only draw. Oh, Brother Bill, thank you so much for the TikTok. Draw cars and made a few years ago, but I only draw when I'm depressed. Just keep going with it. Just keep going with it. Try to do it when whenever you can. If you're feeling depressed, then it's a good escape, I suppose. So I'm just going to use a bit of brush thinners here. Well, not brush thinners, but brush thinners. Just to sort of make this a bit thinner. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So it actually runs off the knife. Got my words all mixed up tonight. So I can just put some little trees, some little twigs in the background. You're not going to see a lot, so you don't need a lot of detail. We're going to go over these with some highlights. Just put them in maybe a few there. Just little ones. Suggestions. And then we're going to go over with another colour, some greens and everything. Thanks for the gifts, everyone, much appreciated. Hi, Glamorous Nails. It's deeply depressing that people think this is even art. Hi Jason, nice to have you here. How long have you been painting? I started at the beginning of the year, so yeah, I've learnt a lot in that time. A lot. And I'm having fun, you know, which is the main thing. Right then, let's put some colour on. So, gonna get some sap green, which is this one, I believe. Nope. This one, sap green. I'll probably use quite a bit of this throughout the painting, and some yellow. So I got a nice bit of sap green there. Let's get some cadmium yellow, which I've got. Where do you get your inspiration from? I watch many things. Bob Ross is a big inspiration. I watch plenty of them. There's so many episodes, and I'm still like way early in the series. And just looking around, taking things in. When you become a painter, it's amazing how much you look at things in a different way. It's so true. It really is. Alright then, let's take a brush. I think I'll be okay with this one. Might just use a fan brush actually for this. Bear with me guys, bear with me. It's so difficult to paint straight with you. Yeah, it can be, but sometimes just start and you'll be amazed at what you put in. You think, oh, I could have a little hut there or some trees there, you know. Alright, I'm just gonna get some of this now. I'm gonna mix some of these together. Got some yellow, some sap green. I think a bit darker for the back. Maybe something like that. Got little bits of yellow in there too. You see how I'm doing that? I'm just tapping the brush. And just put some little there we go, look at that. Look at that, easy. And I'm just doing areas, not all of it. And sometimes you can use the, so look, the fan brush, and you can get completely different sort of look. You can put a bit there, a bit there. go, look at that. Painting is so good. Sorry if I'm missing some comments, but obviously I'm into the painting, but I'll have a browse. Let's have a browse here. The music is so relaxing, absolutely. I play this every time I come on. The colour blue is incredible, absolutely. The things you can do with colours. I want to paint like that, you can. So, if you're interested in doing this, then underneath my profile picture there's a link, and you press that link, it will take you to all my social media, including YouTube, and I upload these up so you can literally paint with me. You can pause, you know, you can paint, do a bit, pause it, paint. So check out my YouTube channel and you can come and paint along with me. Okay, let's put some down here. Maybe we'll go a little bit brighter. We can add a little bit of yellow ochre into this, and I'm not mixing it right up. I'm doing dabs here, so you get all different sort of colours. So it's still sort of green, but you got bits of whatever. Let's just go a bit more yellow than that, so you can add. And don't cover up all the dark. Do it in layers. Put one over here. We can put a bit more yellow in that to make it a bit more. Thanks for tapping the screen, everyone. Much appreciated. Can we beat 37,000 likes? That's my best. That's my best. There we go, look at that. You can still see the mist between the layers. Okay. Maybe we can just put a few little sort of twigs in there. You don't see a lot, but just a few. You can also just scratch in a few. Mind you, this is in the distance, but I'll show you up close. You can scratch in a few sort of twigs and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll wait till we're a bit closer. I think I'll work on the waterfall next. Get some water in and I can lay everything out. There we go. See you, Jason, nice to have you here. You stay quite a while. If your profile picture is your work, well, keep at it. I can't remember what my profile picture. No, that's my profile picture is just like Visualfusions. Right, let's go. Let's add some water. I do want to use the fan brush for this, I think. See what kind of fan brush I've got. This will do. Right, let's create some a bit of a bank. Some rocks. I tell you what, let's do some grass, some sort of a bit of a grass area first at the top. So I'm going to get my sap green back out. Oh no, I've got some sap green. Okay. So just going into these colours again. Go somewhere up there, add a bit of yellow. So we've got a bit of something there going on. Just adding some more yellow just to give it some bits and pieces there. Okay. Right. Let's think about where we want some rocks in this waterfall. We'll have the waterfall coming down there, so we can just lay some rocks there. So this is just I think it's burnt umber that I've got out here. This will have some highlights on this as well, so it'll look more sort of rocky. I'm going to leave a bit of that green in there and pull it in with the water as well, which always sort of helps. Okay, let's play about. Let's make some water. So I've got some magic white on my brush. Lovely colours. Okay, so let's just put some water in here. I'm going to put some highlights on that in a minute. I'm just going to tap some splishy splashy water in here. Making sure I don't pick up too much of that brown. You won't see a lot of this water here. I'm going to put some rocks in, so literally you're going to see the waterfall, but you won't see a lot of water here. So we can just sort of come, where should we have this waterfall? So we're coming down there. You can have your waterfall however big you want it, really. I've only got a little bit on the brush. I haven't done many waterfalls, so that's how we're coming down there. Let's put some splashes at the bottom there. I think we'll have it somewhere coming somewhere around here. I'll do some more little splashes and all sorts of stuff. Maybe there's another bit there that comes down. We can have another play about with that in a bit. Right, so that's just laying out the basic waterfall. You can add little streaks of white if you want to, you can play about with these. It's very wet and runny, this magic white, and I'm pretty new to it, so but it's getting there. Thanks for all the likes. Sent treasure box with 20. Ooh, who's got the treasure box? That's very kind of you, thank you. I feel that it just needs a little bit of white in there. There we go. You can play about with this until you got it right. Okay, let's add some highlights. I need to get a bit of white. Put a bit of highlight on these rocks. So I'm not mixing it right up. I've got the tiniest bit of paint here, and I'm just gonna put some, let me put this board down. lightly touching that, just to give it rocky effect. And of course we need some rocks there. And I can just come down to that waterline a little bit more, scrape some in. Very gently. There we go. Right, let's add some more. Let's think. I'm going to take some brown, some more brown. Let's add a little bit of, I might be able to use some of this colour here to make sort of a more rocky colour. A little bit of crimson. We're going to make some, like a, it's got to have something to hold the water back, so we've got to make that. Oh yeah, look at that colour. Okay, let's go somewhere. Let's have it coming up there, look. So you won't see too much of the water there until I started putting highlights on here and stuff. Then this kind of looks a bit weird, but we shall get there. Just come out there. There we go. Let's make one over here. Maybe this is a bigger one and comes right in there. Scraping some paint on, and then we're going to do some highlights. Go to about there. Thank you so much for the gifts, Trisha. I really appreciate it. You've been very kind tonight. I really appreciate it. Bob Ross vibes here, absolutely. The legend that he is. Let's have him coming down there like that. So I might make that a little bit darker yet, but this is so fun. I love it. Let's get some of that off. Right, let's make a highlight colour. Same as up there, a bit of white, bit of the same colour, mix it all together. And Bob Ross is your uncle. So I've got a bit of white here. Let's take some of this colour. And some white. Let's just mix that up. All marbly, look at that. Beautiful. Cut across. Little roll of paint on the end. And we can create some nice little there we go. This painting is Bob Ross inspired. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? Let's have him come in right to the end there. Isn't that so beautiful? I'm going to put some highlights down here as well, or lowlights shall I say. I'm just starting oils and learning to use the palette knife. This is amazing. Thank you so much, yeah. Don't forget, underneath my profile picture is a link. Go click that link on TikTok. It takes you to wonderful places, including my YouTube channel. You can watch all these back. paint along with me, pause, leave a comment. And have fun. Which is the main thing, is having fun. Okay. Isn't it wonderful what you can do with a bit of paint, eh? Kate, beautiful, thank you so much. Emma, wow, thank you. Nice to have you all here. Nice to have you all here. We're at 9.8 thousand likes. 37 is the one to beat, guys. Get blistering your fingers. Get blistering those fingers. Now I might just add a tiny bit of, if I can. I just want to add just a few little bits of white there. I think that just helps out even more, you know. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. I can't emphasize it. How much highlights? Yes, it's amazing. Now I'm going to put some dark highlights down here. So I'm going to mix some black. Let's get some black and some blue together. It's amazing, just, you know, the way you use your palette knife, how that makes it look like almost like, you know, edge of little cliffs and rocks. Got to find my black paint. Is that it? Yep. So I'm going to use blue and black for the side. I use some Prussian blue, I think. Yes, use a bit of Prussian blue. I'm going to mix them two together. Probably just slightly more blue. Just see how that goes. So I've got literally a tiny bit of blue and black there. Just clean my knife off a little bit. Thanks to everyone for the gifts. If I've missed any, then I really appreciate it. The likes, the follows. Jimmy looks good, thank you. Blamish Nails looks beautiful, thank you so much. We've still got a bit of work to do, but I should be done in sort of probably half hour. Maybe less. So I've got blue and black here, look. Blue and black. And we can have a little bit of fun here. I'm going to turn it on its side and use the small end of the knife. And just hopefully put some highlights down here. It's really gentle. Just breaking them up. Let's just swap to the big one for a minute. I can sort of get in there. I don't want to touch the top there, you know. And letting it break. This is how I put the snow on the mountains as well. What a fantastic technique to create a rocky, let's go in there, some rocky sort of cliffy mountain rocky stones. It's Bob Ross. I wish I had £1 every time I heard Bob Ross's name. I'm not fed up with it at all, but it's just so cool, isn't it, that this is well recognised and it's so much fun. Letting that paint break as it comes down. Thanks for all the likes, much appreciated. Amy, thanks for the gift, I appreciate that. Happy accidents is how it came to be, absolutely. I have plenty of happy accidents. Almira looking good though, mate, thank you so much. Nick Perez, great job, thank you so much. Well, we'll go to about there because I'm going to have some trees, Let's keep this dark down the bottom there. Try and get up to there. Look at that. Try and get some in these little places without disturbing the tops too much. Okay, let's think about some. Let's just add some more white in there now, because that's where the stream is really. Splashing up the sides. We'll just work a bit more on the stream as it comes down. Can put some splashes up there and all sorts. Right, let's think about let's think about what we want here. Some trees. So I'm going to go find my big brush. I'm going to go into that colour that I used and just use up some of this brown on here. I'm pulling into that. I've got that colour that I used behind there, and I'm just loading the brush up here, using all this paint up. As you go along, as you start to paint, you realise to, you know, save your paint. Try not to use so much. Let's have some big trees here. This is going to be behind, so again you won't see much of this. I'm just putting some dark area in so I can put some stuff in the front, and I can add a little bit more brown to that. Let's put that on. What we got there, I'm going to stick with the brown that I was using, if I can find it. Here it is. Okay, I've got a nice bit of brown there. Try and read your comments. Hey, I'm in one of your lives. Arty Party, how you doing? What am I painting on the sides? Yeah, this is gonna be filled with trees and all sorts of stuff. Love a good waterfall painting. Nice to have you all here, everyone. Just checked out your profile, says Nick Perez. You're extremely talented. Oh, I really appreciate that. Do you ever get scared to move on to the next part of painting in case you mess up? So yeah, happy accidents. It really is true. You can correct anything. You really can. You really can correct anything. So, right. Just have fun. Don't worry about anything. Go for it. That's what I say. So I'm just putting some undercolour here, which is what I've done over there. We'll put some green on to begin with, afterwards. Just go for it, that's what I say. Okay, let's add a bit more crimson. Try to read your comments as much as possible, guys. It's just so fun, isn't it? It really is just so much fun. Making some more paint here. I've got crimson and brown again. Just loading up that brush. Absolutely loaded, look at that. So, let's think. We'll have a tree somewhere about here. Maybe overhanging. Remember, this is just the undertones of the tree. And we'll be putting the colours on afterwards. And we can come right the way down here. There we go. Look at that. Like so much movement, I can imagine sitting there on the rock. Oh wow, yeah, cool. How long have you been painting? Beginning of this year. Yeah, March, and then I had about 3 months off to build this room. How dedicated is that? And then I just started up again. I normally go live about 2 to 3 times a week. and enjoy it so much. Sorry if I've missed anyone's comments, I really do appreciate them. Obviously, as you can see, I've got my eyes on the painting. Right, let's think about what we want here. Maybe some more rocks. So I'm going to go back into this colour, maybe slightly darker. Let's put some, no, I'm going to have to move this because there's a big ledge at the bottom of my easel and it doesn't make it easy, so I'm going to have to lift this up to do this. And just slightly bring the painting forward. We'll just put some rocks there. I'm going to invest in a real decent easel now that I'm doing it a bit more. I can invest in a bit more of a better easel, I think. And then we can really have some fun. Let's have that coming right the way around. Palette knife's such a great tool. Putting paint on, you get different textures and the feel of it. Down there, we can put some green there, we can put some happy little trees. You can miss the comments, I'm here for the painting. Oh, much appreciated. Right, let's put some highlights on this rock, these little rocks here. We can just gently just touching, literally just touching it. Some nice little highlights. How cool is that? We'll do another one over there, I think, maybe. We're just building it up, laying it all out. And we can play around with all sorts afterwards. Right, what did I say? Yeah, let's put one over there. We'll just put some, let's have him coming down there. Really scraping this paint. I'm learning to use my paint wisely. Really scraping that paint off the canvas now. Literally anyone can do this. If you haven't painted or you feel like painting, please just give it a go. I'm so glad I did. For years I wanted to try, and so glad I did, because now it's like a very addictive hobby, and to come in with you guys and watch you paint as you're watching is really cool. Wow, it's coming together so lovely. Thanks, Trisha. I love this effect. Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Right, let's add some of this highlights on here. Let's just add a bit more white there. Thank again for the follows, all the likes, the gifts. If I've missed any, I tried to catch them. I wish there was a little sound that played. I think I've got a gift goal somewhere. I don't know if it's on screen. I don't know if it's like the bigger gifts that make a noise, but I wish every gift made a noise so I could catch them all. But yeah, much appreciated for that. And I'm looking for my white, which is here. And we'll just scratch. Oh no, that's brown. How the hell did I get white mixed up with brown? Colour of the tube. There we go, found it. So, well, I've just picked up the same tube. I thought that was white. It's actually brown. How's that brown? Hang on a minute. Look what I did. I put the wrong cap on and it looked like brown and it's the white. So I just need to squeeze that out a bit. Well, that was a big mistake. A happy accident. That was what was confusing me. But it's okay, we're alright now. How about that? Oh dear, the joys of painting, eh? Right, let's put some highlights on here. Making some nice rocky areas. Just scraping that paint on. There we go. Over there we can have some splashes coming up and all sorts of stuff. Right, let's do some of these trees here then. Right. Now, I've got a fan brush here in the white that I'm using for the... let's find another fan brush. I want quite a small one. Or... might just try this little brush actually. So I'm going to try, let's get the white, or is it brown? I'll have to clean the top of that. Definitely. So let's get some brown, which is now probably white. Now I'm just gonna, I've got some brown here. I'm gonna try this brush, but I might have to use a different one. I'm getting brown on this side of the brush. And then on the other side, a bit of white. Hopefully, we'll have to put some tree trunks in there. And you've got sort of instant highlights on them. There we go, look at that. Instant highlights. We don't need a lot here, because literally you're not going to see a lot of these at all. But it's a good little trick. It's a good little trick. Let's just put maybe coming off there, look. Again, you won't see much branches at all, because they'll all be hidden. You can just make up some, and adding a bit of white, not particularly brown, you know, helps out really, because you don't always have brown trees. You see the highlight on them. Jerry, nice to have you here. How you doing? 12,000 likes. We're doing all right. Yes. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. Yeah. Did everyone have a good one? I did. I was around my father's, and then I ended up around my brother's at night time. So that was nice. Right, I'm just going to clean my brush a little bit. And I'm going to go into some magic white. I'm just going to put a few little twigs and bits here and there, just before we put the other colour on. Okay, I think that'll do. Right, now let's get this brush out. I've got this one. And I'm going to get some more yellow out. How you doing, Jerry? Nice to have you here. Geezer, hey, looks amazing. Thank you so much. I'm having fun. Right, let's knock up some colour here then. Let's put some oh yeah, nice. Look at that. It's quite important to leave some of that dark there. Beautiful. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? See what I mean? You won't see too much of them, too much of the background. So the background's quite important. I came on late for this one. Yeah, Jerry, you're a little bit late, but you're here. You are here. And it's nice to have you here. Oh, one thing I forgot to do was clip this back down, wasn't it? Because that's why it's moving. Let's clamp that up. Right then, let's do this side and we'll come back to that area. We'll put some little bushes in, have a bit of a play, finish the water off. I'm going to put a little bit of ochre into this one. And we're going to do, hopefully you can see, guys. Look at that. Got a bit of ochre in this one. Mixing with the yellow and the green. Just have some different shades. Look at that. That's a nice colour. Tips to paint forward facing waterfalls. I can never seem to pull it off. It's forward facing, just straight down, I guess, isn't it? I've done a few. I'll try and show you some at the end of the live, but I think this is probably my 4th or 5th waterfall ever. So yeah, forward facing one, I think, yeah, I've got one over there. Let's just come in here like that. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Quite a nice looking tree. There's a little dab here and a dab there. But see how important it is to do that brown first behind it, the darker colour. It really does sort of come out. Duncan Lund, how you doing? Sore finger. Right, can you, is that all right, everyone, where the camera is? Hopefully it is. Right, let's think about some little bushes. Let's put some bushes in. Maybe we got a dark. Let's see how dark this is. That's a pretty dark one. Let's add some yellow. Look at that. Look at that. Just by adding some yellow on the end of the brush. Nice little bush there. Let's have one over the other side, shall we? Maybe a slightly different colour. The yellow goes very green very quickly. That can be a bit, I'm going to have some more in front of that. I'm going to finish off the water soon as well. Let's add some more yellow. Yeah, yellow, I go through quite a bit when doing something like this because anything you touch, the green just takes over so much. And we'll have a little fiery one in front of that, I think. Let's get some red and some yellow and make a couple of little bright bushes. See how we go with that. See what we've got. I've got a bit of yellow there. See how we go with that. Maybe just a bit more yellow. I think even a bit more yellow, to be honest. You can mix the colours on there. But don't mix them right up, just sort of dab it. So you got hints of little colours there. Dabbing in the red. This is so fun. Camera's perfect for everyone. Yeah, it looks good on my iPad. It's bang in the middle. I'm looking, this is how I'm reading the comments, and it looks bang in the middle there. So hopefully it's good for everyone. Maybe it's different on everyone's phones. We'll put some more little trees and stuff in, I think. Let's just put some scratches in here. Little twigs. Got some twigs in there, look. Just add a few in there. Right. Mick, yeah, we can do another live together sometime, Mick. I hope your surgery goes well as well. Right. Let's think, we need something here. Let's do something a bit brighter there, maybe more yellowish. Yeah, the yellow really does dull down so easy. Look at that. Instant bush. And we'd have some twigs in there. Little bits of grass or whatever. Maybe there's a bit of moss or something coming down here. You can add bits of moss and all sorts of stuff really. I'll get a little one in there. Thanks for everyone that's tapping the screen, that's still here. Really appreciate you guys being here. I'm just going to stand back and have a little look and just think where I can add some more water and yeah. Let's do some water. I've got the white here, so into the magic white. Do some more splashes and picked up a little bit of brown there. We can just add some little water lines there. Maybe I'll use the maybe it's going up the rocks a little bit there. See if I can get a little streak up the side of the rocks so it looks like it's hitting and coming back down. Look at that. Just trying to get that bit there. And with the knife you can, let's just tap the knife in there. Got a little bit of liquid. But not liquid white, magic white. Well, it's the same thing really, but I'm gonna have to bring this a little bit closer again. Let's undo this. So yeah, just a bit of magic white here. Just add in a bit of water. Bit of where it meets the land, just a little splash up there. You can still see bits of brown through it. Maybe along here. Look at that, we got movement. We got movement. I don't know how long I've been live, but it feels like maybe an hour. So maybe I've done this in an hour. There we go. Right. Let's go back to the brush. Where's the white brush? No, that's not it. There it is over there. Just clean that off a bit. I'll try and read some of your comments again. I wish I could visit there. Yeah, so many paintings that I do, I think, oh, I could just go there and just chill out. Get yourself a little picnic, sit up there, watch the water go down, you know. But that's the good thing about painting. Now we can play about. A little bit more white in there. There we go. Oh, picked up a little bit of brown on there, but that's okay. I can cover that up with some white. Some more little splashes. And you get all different kind of reflections and stuff in water. It'd be nice to have a little, the last one I did, it was such a nice colour water. I had a bit more green in it and it was just so nice. The little river I done, if you haven't watched the little river I done last stream, I was really happy with the colour of the water. It was so nice. Because you can see like a tint of green in, you know, water. Just a little few touch-ups there. You can add streaks of white where it might be just brighter, going off the edge of the waterfall. Yeah, look at that. Little details. Beautiful. Flatten that bit out a bit, and it swishes down that bit. Alright, stand up, back and have a little look, think of anything else that I might have missed. I think basically I'm there. I'm just gonna do some few little bits. Sometimes you stand back and you can just see bits that you think, oh yeah, that could go a bit better there, you know. So you got a little, I got a little bit of brown there. You can just add little bits of water, but you can just see all different kinds of reflections and stuff. Right, I think I'm basically there. Now the question is where to sign this one. I might just put a few little bits of like mossy stuff on these rocks. Just little bits growing here and there. Not everywhere, but just little bits, you know. Just little bits growing here and there. Just adds to the detail, you know. Maybe just a little bit growing down there. Look. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. Practice makes perfect. Keep practicing and you'll get there eventually. Thank you, Roger. Bob Ross is alive and well. I'm gonna grow my hair like him. Definitely. But yeah, it's really, really fun. Pebsham Farm Shop, thank you very much, stunning, much appreciated. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with it. Okay, I've just sort of spotted a little bit, I'll just finish off. Just a tiny, tiny little brush. I just want to just neaten this little bit up here. Just little bits you can see sometimes. There, that bit got me. Glamis now is just so talented. Thank you so much. Such a beautiful painting. I really love the colours. Thank you. Much appreciated. Have you considered painting portraits? I can't. Well, I say I can't paint people, but someone got me to do a drawing. But I must admit, scenery is my thing. It really is. Scenery is my thing. It's in my heart. It's just in my heart to do scenery. Well, I'm gonna clean my script brush out. And I'm going to dip into some paint thinners. I'm going to go into this red. Hopefully sign my initials. So we're going to go down here. And if anyone's interested in purchasing my paintings, I'm not asking a lot for them, but I do need to get rid of some. The link underneath my profile picture, you'll find a link to all my links, take you to wonderful places, and I've put these all up on eBay. Well, there's some drying, including this one that's not up there yet, but there's some on there. If you'd like to make an offer, it'd really help me out, just in the fact really of getting rid of some. I've got so many. There you go, I've signed it there. See ya.